What's up, Chaotic Crew? It's your favorite semi-aquatic mammal, Chaos Otter, and this is aABL Season 5 Draft Analysis. And I'm not going to waste your time. Let's just get right into it with our first draft pick. With us being 5th overall in the draft, there were a few things on the board. Tapu Koko was gone, though, which is what we really wanted. There was a few things that were gone, but we took Thunderous Therian form because of that powerful Volt Absorb, as well as a 145 special attack. And we got a good, nice, over 100 base speed right off the bat. So, you think you heard I had to do it to him? Didn't know I had to do it for him? We out here. Moving on, our next draft pick, coming back up. It had been a while since our last pick, and we saw Blacephalon was just sitting there, untouched, and I was like, wait a minute. We had a plan to take Mimikyu, and I could have taken Mimikyu right there, or on the way back. It was still available. But I was like, wait, there's a Blacephalon right there, dog, just sitting there, untouched. And so we took it. We took Blacephalon right there, right then and there. And then I don't think I mentioned I'm in Aqua. Over in Rocket, Dan took a Mungus. And I was like, right after I took Blacephalon, which my best friend Nathan, shout out to the Mudkips, I see you out there, big dog. He wanted Blacephalon, and because he didn't get Blacephalon, he sniped Tangrowth from me. We were back to back. And I took Blacephalon, he took Tangrowth. We wanted the same core, dog. So he got Tangrowth, I got Blacephalon. So when it came back around to me, I was like, you know what? I'm taking a Mungus. I don't care. Round 3 is a little early for a Mungus, but I'm scared it's not going to come all the way through 20-some odd picks again. So give me that, boy. So we took our first tier 3. Notice we have 2 tier 1s and a tier 3. We don't have a tier 2 yet. We'll get there. Next, we decided to take our Mega because we were going to take in round 4 our Mega, which was going to be Mega Aggron. But someone decided to take Mega Aggron round 3. Who does that? So when it came back around to us, I was like, you know what? I want my Mega right now. And we took Mega Blasty Boy. Give me that Blastoise so we can have a spinner, dog. It can be run special or physical. It's so good. Mega Launcher is a great ability. I love this thing. Then, moving into round 5, I was like, okay. We have our Fire, Water, Grass core. We have a Flying and Electric type. What do we need now, dog? And I was like, you know what we need? We need an Alolan Muck, dog. There's nothing to do with anything. I just was like, you know what? We need Muck. That was on our Mons I Want list from the very beginning. Mostly because I've used Muck, regular Muck, in aABL Season 2. Shouts to my championship run. And I was like, you know what? I really want to try a Alolan Muck. So we went with that, boy. And then we were like, okay. We need a dragon. What are we going to do for a dragon? Because we already knew what fairy we wanted. And we kind of had an idea what steel type we wanted. But we were like, we don't know what dragon we want. And Haxorus was available in tier 2. But I was like, wait, guys. We need a ground type. So we took Zydog. You know what? I got my free taco. Give me that dog. He's the goodest boy, dog. He's the goodest boy. I wish that we could use the other ability that isn't Aura Break Power Construct. I wish we could use it, but we can't. So we're stuck with Aura Break, but that's fine. This thing is powerful. And then we're like, okay, we got our good doggo. Now let's grab our fairy. And so we took the tier 4 fairy, that is Comfey. Because Comfey's just so good. Oh, it's such a cutie pie. And honestly, priority Draining Kiss and priority Giga Drains are like powerful. They're slept on, dog. Slept on. And they're like, okay, we kind of need a fighting type though. And a normal type. Spin it, switch in to all those ghost type attacks because, ghost spam. I don't know if that's really a thing, but whatever. And we're like, you know what? Give me that boy! That huggable boy! And we took Beware as our 8th pick. And I'm not mad about it. I mean, we're fire. We're not super weak to fire, but we'll get there. But I'm like, you know what? I love Beware. And We'll switch in Blastoise if we need a fire switch in, okay? Moving on, I was like, well, it's round 9. We should probably take our tier 2, huh? And I was like, you know what? At one point, probably somewhere around round 5, one of my front office members was like, draft the burb spam to avoid the burb spam. And I was like, you know what? You right. And we took Staraptor. Shout out to my boy Kyle. Sinnoh's golden boy. I see you, big dog. You still a bitch. Anyway. But yeah, we took the boy Staraptor. Brought him onto the team. And we're like looking at it and we're like, yo, we got a few physical attackers. We got some special attackers. We got a couple walls-ish. Who we taking next? And I was like, we need a bulky boy. And we need a steel type. So I was like, you know what? Give me that Cobalion, dog. Cobalion is actually the only mon so far. Actually, I'll spoil it for you guys. It's the only mon, period, that I actually used in season 2 of the aABL because Alex wouldn't let me draft Rotom Wash. Shout out to Alex. Making me change my life. But yeah, I was like, we could use a steel type. Cobalion's pretty solid, and it's got good defenses. It's a bulky boy. Low key, like 129 defense, 72 special defense with 91 HP. Like, it can take some hits, dog. It can take some hits. And then we have Cryogonal as our last free pick. And I know what y'all are thinking. You're a little weak to fire. Why'd you take Cryogonal? But it takes some of the necessity for spinning off of Blastoise. It also gets Defog, which is powerful. And it's Ice Stab. So, you know, why not? Also, it's like just got really, really good special defense. Like, really good. It's 135 special defense. Like, it's eating some hits, dog. What's a Fire Blast, dog? We out here. And also, it's an Ice Resist. And we're a little ice weak, so figured it was a good idea. And then our final pick, I had to get discount Rotom Wash. I couldn't have regular Rotom Wash. Also, it gives us another Volt Absorber, so fuck you and all your electric type attacks. We live in, switching in Lantern or Thundy, and we're swallowing. Also, speaking of which, Z captains. So in the aABL, you're allowed 3 Z users. They can use any Z move except Omni Boost. And one of them just has to be from tier 5. So as you already know, that means one of them's automatically Lantern. Ooh, excuse me. One of them's automatically Lantern. And then we also chose Thundy T, because it gets good coverage. And then Muck, because you know, why not? We were bouncing back and forth between Beware and Muck. And I was like, yeah, or Zygarde. And I was like, Muck's probably the best one. So that's our draft. You know, you can comment down below. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you think there's any mons that you would have drafted instead or drafted differently. The chart was really weird. Some things I thought would go late never went. Some things I thought were going to go late went really early, like Mega Aggron. And some things that I thought would go like immediately never got picked up, like either one of the Lotties. And I was like kind of mad when I thought about it because I was like, shit, instead of Blacephalon, I should have just drafted well, I can't get Mega Latios, but I should have drafted Latios or Latios, to be honest. But that being said, click that like if you're hyped for more Draft League content. Subscribe, I made you chuckle, and Otter Out.